Our next person, you heard him give the prayer earlier. This guy, Charlie Kirk, has got nothing on this kid, I'll tell you right now. Skylar Duensing, I can't say anything else. Come on.
Wow, okay, well that was very kind of Jay. Charlie does a great job. So, for those of you who don't know who I am already, I'm Skylar Duensing. I'm the founder and president of the United States Patriots Society. We're doing the work, and we're proud to do the work, to flip Illinois red, to make Illinois a Republican state, because we can do it. Flipping Illinois red, and as Steve says, this is like his phrase, coined this thing, fix where you live. Fix where you live starts with all of you here. And I want to say thank you for being here as a young person, because you're fighting for your generation, you're fighting for your community, you're fighting for Will County and this country and this state who certainly needs the help. But you're also fighting for my generation and for our kids, for the next generation. And that's something to be very, very proud of. Give yourselves a hand for that. Thank you. And in conjunction with that, fixing where we live and flipping Illinois red also starts with keeping people in office like Steve Balich. We are lucky, we are grateful to have a leader like Steve Balich. Steve, how many years have you been doing this? Years, decades. 1983. This is a man who's been serving your voice since 1983, a conservative proven leader who's never, a single time, he's never voted to raise taxes. He voted to lower taxes, but somehow still provide more services, which is how a good business, a good country, a good state, a good county, township should run. So we're lucky to have Steve Balich, and we're grateful for your leadership. And I'm going to include 3 points tonight when you ask, how can I help Steve? Because many of us here already know Steve, right? The majority of us here know Steve, and we're happy to help him. That's why we're here. So what can we do for Steve? Make tonight, number one, make tonight the night you kick this whole thing off to give. Let's all give a little bit more and help Steve, because we all know running campaigns is not cheap. It's not an easy thing to do. And here we have a man since 1983, but especially in the last few years, who's been taking arrow after arrow after arrow by the Democrat Party, the Democrat infiltration. This is a strong leader who needs your support, so let's give a little bit more, let's do our part, and continue to push this thing forward. Now, part two with that, and Ruben, you did this, and this was great. Ruben was fantastic with this. He said, get my 5. I got my 5. That was tremendous. All of us here already know Steve, but I bet that if each of us could go out in our community and those we know who are in our friendship days, in our neighborhood, and say, hey, I've got 5 more people that I know think like me, who know we need a leader like Steve Balich to continue to be reelected for many years to come. Get those people to commit to voting for Steve Balich. Get them to commit to giving the resources, their energy, their funding, their volunteerism also to Steve. Be force multipliers, that's exactly what we need. And part 3 also starts with every one of us. Use your power that you have within you. That power is your voice. Your voice is your vote, and that is your victory. And that goes on Election Day and beyond, too, because there are Democrats, specifically Democrats, who want you to think that you don't have a voice, that your voice doesn't matter, that you can't do anything here to ever push back. Pushing back is voting. Let's have the turnout, let's have the energy, and let's also get involved every day in our communities, because if we divide up this work amongst ourselves and each other, this is how we win. It's not a lot of work. Let's divide it up together and push this thing over the top to support somebody like Steve, honest, real Republicans who are fighting for our communities, fighting for Will County, fighting for God, family, and country. We can make the choice together to fix where we live. I invite you to get involved with our organization. We're signing up deputy registrars. The United States Patriots Society been approved here in the state to go after 1.5 million unregistered voters here in the state. If we don't choose to do that, the Democrats will. Now is our time. Let's rise together, reach for a leader like Steve Balich. He's going to reach back to you, and let's make the choice together to fix where we live, and that starts tonight. God bless you guys. Thank you very much.
Skylar, thank you very much.